What is up, guys? Jack here, and I am back with episode 40 of my West Ham United career mode. If you could be ever so kind to smash that like button if you are enjoying the series and you want to see more, and also crush that subscribe button if you are new around here. The team's looking very good. We're in great vibes at the moment after an incredible comeback against PSG in the Champions Cup, and we do have a Champions Cup doubleheader today in this video against none other than FC Bayern Munich. So if that, guys, don't get you hitting that like button, I don't know what will, as we get ready to try and get Diarra down to a brand new contract at the club, 50 grand per week, giving him an extra year option on top of his current deal. FC Bayern, though, very good team, one of the best teams in the world. We're going to have to be on top form to beat them. And we are playing a weakened side, would you believe it? Shaw, Stones, Mazzega, Bellerin, Butland. I believe Dyer, Tolisso, Dahoud, Lanzini, Ceballos, and Wilson up top. Not the strongest team possible at our exposure, at our hands, but we definitely feel like we can get a win here today. Thomas Muller, it's an incredible A-list Bayern Munich side. Muller, Pogba, Vidal, Robin, Roda, Silva, Martinez, Lahm, Benatia, Bernat, and Manuel Neuer. It's incredible, it really is, and they're going to give us the game of their lives. As you can see, though, Paul Pogba would get Arjen Robben away here from his man. 25 minutes into the game, great bit of play from the Dutchman. He gets the ball in, but Butland does hold on. That was the first real attack of the game, would you believe, as Roda does play the ball into Arturo Vidal. Dodges the challenge, plays into Paul Pogba, first time shot. Jack Butland, no chance, and the Frenchman gives FC Bayern the lead 36 minutes into this game, and that is absolutely gutting for us. You know, we've been on the back foot, unfortunately, and we haven't really performed that well, and we've been made to pay. We've been made to pay. You know, we've been on the back foot, unfortunately, and we've been made to pay here, and it's not what you like to see. It really isn't. But Paul Pogba, credit where it's due, he finds the back of the net there, and he really, you know, you don't give Paul Pogba that much. And unfortunately, that means we go in at the break 1-0 down, which is not good. It's a backs to the wall job now. And, you know, the shots have not been in our favour. They really haven't. And we haven't been performing well at all. As Benatia gets on the ball, does actually find Philipp Lahm into Vidal. Müller turns away from his man, shoots. That's just wide of the mark there. But Bayern definitely knocking on the door here. We need to make sure we keep them at harm's way, really, as the ball comes in there to Dimitri Payet. What can he do? Great bit of play there from the Frenchman as he gets right down the line here. He's continuing his run. This is brilliant from Dimitri Payet here. What can he do here? It's still Payet onto the ball, and it's just wide there. Lanzini, great effort. West Ham know this is their opportunity to get back into the game. They have to keep pressing. Bayern are on the back foot now, as we've had the chance. Payet does find Dahoud. Mahmoud Dahoud plays the ball into Hector Bellerin. He's got the pace to get away from David Silva here. It's still Bellerin. What can he do? A cross goal. Finds Wilson into the back of the net. The referee pulls it back for a penalty. David Silva went straight in from behind of our man there. What's he going to do here? The referee goes over to David Silva and shows the Spaniard a straight red card. Yes, West Ham have another massive lifeline, but if we don't score here, it's going to be rather controversial as Wilson steps up now. Can he score? It's Callum Wilson straight into the top corner of the net. Well, actually, the roof of the net, should I say, not the top corner. And he's really tricked the defenders there and the goalkeeper as a whole. I mean, it's a really good performance and a really good finish there from Callum Wilson, who has been our Champions League superstar. It has to be said. He's played so well for us, and he's such a massive asset to this side. And he keeps proving time and time again that he can deliver in these big matches. Well played, Callum Wilson, who gets into double figures in the Champions League, which is a massive accolade for him. Well deserved from the English striker, as the ball now comes into Philipp Lahm. He tries to get his German side back into the game. The ball falls to Butland. Great save there from the England goalkeeper. West Ham now come forward now with Perrin, the younger centre attacking midfielder. That's obviously from the youth academy. It's still Perrin. He goes down in the box. Referee points for another penalty. Yes, you've heard me correctly here. In the 90th minute, it's Wilson that steps up against Manuel Neuer, and it's saved by arguably the world's best goalkeeper there. And that is when you need him to show up and be big, as we still got another chance here. Last kick of the game here. Lanzini back into Payet. Neuer saves, and Lanzini can't get the follow-up header there. The game would come to an end, and the final score between the two sides are FC Bayern 1, West Ham United 1. We take an away goal advantage going into the game at Upton Park in the next week, which is great to see. And I'm like I said, I'm absolutely over the moon for the club, because we deserve that. We really do. We've actually played really well in this game. We clawed it back from being down against a really good German side, and like I said, I couldn't be more over the moon. As Manuel Neuer gets man of the match, De Arraseta does accept the contract offer, and he obviously pledges his loyalty to the club, which is great to see. And guys, if you are enjoying this video, just a quick reminder, smash that like button. I would very much appreciate it. As you can see, we do actually get a 2-1 defeat against Chelsea at Upton Park, which is not what you want to see going into a home game against one of the world's best teams. So it's disappointing. We have to keep pushing training as hard as we can, because this Bayern game is not going to be easy. They've got the bit between the teeth. They want this match. They want to do well. They want to succeed, and you know, why wouldn't they? They have an incredible side, and we need to show them why we mean business and why we are the team to beat. Payet, Icardi, Lanzini, Ceballos, Tolisso and Dyer make up the midfield. The back four is unchanged, and the goalkeeper obviously. So we know what this is all about. Looks like Barcelona will be going into the next round if things stay the same, along with Borussia Dortmund and Bayer Leverkusen. Will two German sides be joining the competition in the semi-finals, or will it be one from every top nation? We have to wait and see. Müller, Pogba, Vidal, it's the same unchanged side, except from Ribery comes in at left mid, which is not a bad choice at all. As Pogba gets onto the ball, he obviously scored in the first leg, falls to Vidal, looking to get his goal, but Butland is equal to his effort, as he does really well to save that there. But Robin gets onto the loose ball, crosses it into the back post, finds Thomas Müller, and Bayern Munich have the lead inside 4 minutes here. Shocking, absolutely shocking. I mean, what has happened to the team here? Robin easily gets that ball in there. Mazzega has got to do better. The American has got to pressure Müller there. He can't have a free header like that, in which he did. And Bayern now smell blood. Right in the half an hour mark, they would find Frank Ribery here. Plays the ball back into the path of Arturo Vidal. Shoots, saved by Butland, and they are threatening here. As West Ham, though, do come forward. Danny Ceballos, great solo run from him as he gets away from his man. And again, great bit of show of determination. Beats Manuel Neuer, and West Ham are back in with a massive shout here. 2-2 on the night. If it stays like this, we are going to extra time. Anything else, any other goals, extra time's at the equation, and we'll just have to beat Bayern Munich by just sheer scoring them. That's the only way we can beat them, if there are more goals scored. So we just have to outscore them now, as Danny Ceballos obviously does get the goal. He's second in the competition. As we would come forward here yet again now, Mauro Icardi onto the ball, holds the ball up beautifully there as he plays the ball into Tolisso. Tolisso actually does find Dimitri Payet, who just slots it past Manuel Neuer like he's not even there. 2-1 to the Hammers. That is a very, very important goal. We're 3-2 up in aggregate, which is brilliant to see. Icardi unselfishly gives it to Tolisso, and a bit of luck to fall to Dimitri Payet, but he does find the back of the net as always, and does make this game 2-1 to the Hammers. First goal in the Champions Cup. Great to see as Eric Dyer gets onto the ball, does actually find Mauro Icardi here. Icardi does play the ball into Dimitri Payet here. Payet with a shot. That should have been 3-1. I don't know how on earth it wasn't, as Matt Mazzega gets onto the ball here. What can he do? Does actually play it back into the path of Hector Bellerin. Bellerin turns, plays it into Müller, and nearly gave away a goal there. Shocking, absolutely shocking that was from our lad. I have no words. I really don't have no words there. As the ball does come into Arjen Robben now. He does play the ball back into Philipp Lahm. Lahm gets the ball into the box, finds Müller, saved, falls to Vidal. Free header, and he's been threatening all game. He was always going to score. He was always going to score. And, you know, you get him in that position, you're pretty much... Our defending has been diabolical from balls into the box. It really has. What kind of header was that? A clearance from Mazzega. It hasn't really impressed in this Champions Cup game, to be fair. But 3 goals in the Champions Cup now for Arturo Vidal. We are in big trouble as Lanzini gets onto the ball here. What can he do? The Argentine does brilliantly to get away from his man here. Still... Lanzini, but Neuer somehow sees that out of play. I don't know how, but it is. As West Ham now line up a free kick from range. 15 minutes left to go in this game. Payet, 4-3, 3-2 on the night, and West Ham United may have just booked their place into the semi-finals of the Champions League. And my word, could it be anyone more fitting from a more of a trademark position than Dimitri Payet? What a performance from this lad here. 2 goals on the night, and he may have just put to bed FC Bayern's hopes and dreams of getting a result in this game. What a finish that is. That is absolutely brilliant from the Frenchman here, as West Ham are on the verge of going through into the semi-finals now. As Icardi breaks away from his man here, what can he do? Last couple of minutes of the game, does fall to Kennedy. Surely he's going to put it away. Neuer puts it onto the post there, and West Ham have to wait until the final whistle. It does happen. We are the winners, and we do go through into the next round. round, which is brilliant to see. I'm absolutely over the moon there. And we book ourselves in the semi-final. Two more wins away from possible silverware and even a possible final, which is great to see. And like I said, we've been awesome. We've been really awesome today. The team's performed well. We bounced back from defeat against Chelsea, which is great to see. And Dimitri Payet was definitely an unsung hero in that game. Played really well. We will be joining the likes of Borussia Dortmund, FC Barcelona, and Transport, who beat Bayer Leverkusen there rather incredibly. But guys, that is bringing it into today's video. If you did enjoy it, as always, make sure to smash that like button. If you're new around here, hit that subscribe button too. I'll catch you guys all in the next one. Have a really nice weekend, guys, and peace.